and family. I'm here today to do a recipe with you. My name is Allison, and this is my helper Nora.
Hi.
And we are going to make a recipe for Orange Creamsicle treat, I think it's called. And that was from our packet, our activity packet from 8/10 to 8/14, which is actually this week. So if you take out your packet for the Orange Creamsicle dessert, we're gonna make that. And we have all the supplies we need here. This is very, very simple. So watch and you can cook along with us. But we took everything out that we need. We've got some measuring spoons here, a tablespoon and a teaspoon. Here's our tablespoon and our teaspoon. We have a 1/2 cup measuring cup. We're gonna need that. Two small bowls actually here, and a spoon to stir. And then our ingredients are sugar-free Jell-O and the Orange Creamsicle. Obviously, we need the orange flavored Jell-O. And we're just gonna use a little bit of that actually. And we got our plain non-fat Greek yogurt. Okay, so there's that. And our fat-free Reddi-wip, okay, to put on top. So that's it. That's all that you need to make this fun little dessert. And really, if you don't like orange, you could use strawberry, you could use cherry, you could use any of the sugar-free flavors and it will not change your calories, okay? All right, so let's get started. We have some water running over here in the sink because we need hot water first to dissolve our Jell-O powder. So Nora is going to put a little bit of water in a bowl. Go ahead, Nora. This one? Yep. And I am going to then, measure 1 teaspoon of the orange powder. Now I'm just kind of scooping it right out of there. You want it nice and flat. Okay, there it is. Perfect. And we're gonna stir it until it's all the way dissolved. You don't want to just put the powder in because it will be grainy. You want it to dissolve. So I'm doing the best I can here. I can feel it with my spoon that it's not dissolved yet. Okay. Okay. So you can see it too on the edge there. Try and scrape it as best I can, but I'm starting to feel that the sugar is dissolving, or the sweetener actually. Okay. You probably could even use a little bit less water than this because you don't want your dessert to be too watery. So we'll see. Maybe we won't use all of this, but we'll see how it turns out. But we just need a little bit of hot water to dissolve it. And I think we're about good. Oh, there's some. Hot water dissolves faster than cold, so you want to make sure you have as hot from your sink as you can. Don't put it in your microwave. It's not necessary to do that. Just turn your hot water on in the sink, and as hot as it will go, that's what you're going to want to do. Okay? All right, step 1 is done. That was easy, right? And I just use my measuring spoon to stir it because I don't need that for anything else. My next step is going to be to put my yogurt, my Greek yogurt, into the next small bowl. Okay. Over here. And I need a 1/2 cup. Now this is about a 1/2 cup of Greek yogurt, but I'm gonna measure it just to be sure because we don't want our calories to change if we use more than what the recipe calls for. So Nora has our 1/2 cup. Nora, you can hold it right here. And I'm going to put it in here and we'll see how close we are to exactly a 1/2 cup. I think we're about exact here. So I'm really gonna just scrape it out. See, it's like right to the top. I can even get it as much as possible. It is 5.3 ounces on the container. So if you buy a container of plain non-fat Greek yogurt, 5.3 ounces, and it looks like it's almost exactly a 1/2 cup. So we're gonna put that in our next small bowl over here. And this is a serving for only one person. So if you make this, you can make it alone. You don't have to share with anybody. The calories are very low. I want to say gosh, I want to say it's like 50 something calories. I'm not sure. It's in the packet though. I think maybe 58 calories. So check that out in your packet and it will tell you the calories, but it's very low in calories. So there's our Greek yogurt. Then we're gonna mix in there our orange liquid here. I'm gonna start with just some of it because I don't want that to be too watery. And then if it can handle the rest, then we'll do that. So I'm just gonna pour it in, about half of it maybe. Okay, let's see how that does. Turns it orange, of course. Kind of make it like a pudding consistency. So if you have had chocolate pudding, that's kind of what it's going to be. All right. And it looks like we're not going to want to use all of that liquid. Okay, so maybe a little bit less water we could have used. Let's see how I'm really fast about my mixing because it gets lumps out and makes the consistency just like pudding, really. Okay, but this is for National Creamsicle Day, which is August 14th on Friday. So there we go. Okay, all right, and I think let's put maybe a tiny bit more. We want to get as much of that orange flavor in there as we can. Give it a good mix. And guess what? This is a good bit. This made quite a bit. And you get to eat it all yourself and the calories won't change. So that's awesome. I'm gonna transfer this into a little small bowl. Okay. And then we're about ready. Okay, here we go. I don't like to eat from a mixing bowl. I like to make it look a little prettier. Okay. See how it's kind of like pudding? There. Sugar-free. So great. And look, one serving of dessert. Like I said, you can do orange, but you could do strawberry, cherry, lime, any kind you really want. Okay, so there's that. Now the Ready Whip. Okay, we're going to do 3 tablespoons. And we have our tablespoon right here. Okay, it's kind of tricky to measure this in here. So I'm gonna squirt it on top and make sure it looks about that size. Okay, there are really not many calories in here at all. For 2 of these, it's 5 calories. So it's very low calorie, but we wanna make sure that it's about that size. So I'm gonna put it right next to my bowl, give it a good shake. Give it a good shake. I'm gonna do 1, and then Nora will do the other 2, because it calls for 3 tablespoons. I wanna give it a good shake so it's not watery. Okay. If I can open it, maybe. Do I tear that thing off? There we go. Okay, good. All right, here we go. I want it to be about that size. So I'm gonna do 1, maybe do 3 in like a triangle shape, okay? 1. Nor want to do 2 more. 2. 3. Perfect. Now look, friends, we have a pretty little dessert, and let's give it a little taste here. Nora, helper, would you like to give it a taste? What do you think? Good? I'm gonna try 2. Clean spoon. Don't share your spoon with anybody. I definitely taste the orange. Definitely taste the orange. I think that if we made it a little bit less water, we could have added the full orange flavor. It would be even better. But that's delicious. And what a great little dessert. Pick your flavor. And yeah, that's it. So good job, everybody. Thank you for cooking with us today. Make an orange creamsicle dessert and celebrate Orange Creamsicle Day on Friday the 14th. Have a great day. See you later.